Unlock true happiness, the transformative power of not taking things personally. Welcome to this deep dive into one of the most powerful and transformative teachings from Don Miguel Ruiz's The Four Agreements. Today, we'll explore the second agreement: don't take anything personally. This simple yet profound principle has the potential to free you from unnecessary suffering and lead you to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Along the way, we'll connect these ideas with the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that offers timeless insights into navigating the complexities of human interaction. Understanding the second agreement: don't take anything personally. At first glance, this agreement might seem straightforward, but its depth and significance are profound. Ruiz teaches that nothing others do is because of you. What people say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dreams. When you take things personally, you become the victim of needless suffering because you are allowing others to control your emotions. The power of perception, our perception of reality, is colored by our beliefs, experiences, and emotions. When someone criticizes or praises us, it's essential to remember that their words are shaped by their own internal world. As Ruiz writes, all people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. Understanding this helps us realize that we are not responsible for the emotions and actions of others. The freedom in letting go. By not taking things personally, you grant yourself the freedom to live authentically. You are no longer bound by the opinions, judgments, or expectations of others. Instead, you can focus on your own path, guided by your values and intentions. Ruiz emphasizes, you are never responsible for the actions of others. You are only responsible for you. This realization is empowering and liberating. Connecting with Stoicism. The teachings of Stoicism align closely with Ruiz's second agreement. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mirrors the idea that we have control over our own responses, and that external events, including the actions and words of others, should not dictate our inner peace. Detachment from external validation. A significant aspect of not taking things personally is detaching from the need for external validation. In today's world, where social media and public opinion often shape self-worth, this detachment is more crucial than ever. Ruiz reminds us, whatever people think of you is really about the image they have of you, and that image isn't you. By recognizing this, we can reclaim our self-worth and remain grounded in our true selves. The trap of ego. Taking things personally is often a manifestation of the ego. The ego craves attention, recognition, and validation. When we take offense or feel slighted, it's usually our ego reacting to a perceived threat. But Ruiz teaches us that the ego's reactions are illusions. By letting go of the ego's need to be right or acknowledged, we can achieve a state of inner calm and resilience. Influence of words. Words are powerful, but they are not absolute truths. When someone says something hurtful, it's easy to internalize it and let it affect our self-image. However, as Ruiz notes, even if others insult you directly, it has nothing to do with you. Their words are a reflection of their inner turmoil, not your reality. By understanding this, we can choose not to be affected by the negativity of others. Emotional immunity. Imagine developing a kind of emotional immunity where the words and actions of others no longer trigger you. This is possible through the practice of not taking things personally. Just as our physical immune system protects us from illness, emotional immunity protects us from the toxicity of others' negativity. This doesn't mean you become indifferent or cold, but rather you become resilient and self-contained. Living with integrity. When you stop taking things personally, you are better able to live with integrity. Integrity means living in alignment with your values and principles, regardless of external pressures. By focusing on your inner moral compass rather than the opinions of others, you create a life that is authentic and fulfilling. The illusion of control. We often take things personally because we believe on some level that we can control how others perceive and treat us. But this is an illusion. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and responses. Everything else, including others' opinions, lies beyond our control and should not disturb our peace of mind. The ripple effect. When you practice not taking things personally, you not only transform your own life, but also positively impact those around you. Your calm and centered presence can diffuse conflict, inspire others, and create a more harmonious environment. As Ruiz states, when you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Building compassion. Another beautiful aspect of not taking things personally is that it fosters compassion. When you understand that others' actions are rooted in their own struggles, fears, and insecurities, you can respond with empathy rather than defensiveness. This shift in perspective can strengthen your relationships and lead to deeper connections. Practical steps. How can we start living by this agreement? Begin by observing your reactions. When you feel hurt or offended, pause and ask yourself, is this really about me? Practice detachment by reminding yourself that others' words are not personal attacks, but reflections of their own inner state. Over time, this practice will become second nature. Mindful communication. Mindful communication is key to not taking things personally. When you engage in conversations with awareness and presence, you are less likely to react impulsively. Listen to understand, not to respond. By doing so, you create space for more meaningful and less reactive interactions. Forgiveness and healing. Forgiveness is a natural outcome of not taking things personally. When you realize that others' actions are not a reflection of your worth, it becomes easier to forgive. Forgiveness frees you from carrying the burden of resentment and allows you to heal from past wounds. Stoic wisdom on acceptance. The Stoics believed in the importance of accepting things as they are. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, advised, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This acceptance is crucial in not taking things personally. It's about embracing the reality of human imperfection, including our own. The role of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of this practice. By becoming aware of your triggers and emotional patterns, you can catch yourself before you spiral into taking things personally. Self-awareness allows you to observe your thoughts and reactions without becoming entangled in them. Creating emotional boundaries. Creating emotional boundaries is essential for maintaining your peace of mind. These boundaries are not about shutting others out, but about protecting your emotional space. By setting clear limits on what you will allow to affect you, you create a sanctuary within yourself that remains untouched by external chaos. The gift of self-responsibility. Taking full responsibility for your emotions is a gift you give yourself. When you stop blaming others for how you feel, you reclaim your power. This doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior, but recognizing that your emotional state is under your control. As Ruiz says, when you take things personally, then you feel offended and your reaction is to defend your beliefs and create conflicts. By avoiding this trap, you choose peace over conflict. Letting go of perfectionism. Perfectionism often drives us to take things personally because we fear judgment and criticism. By letting go of the need to be perfect, we release ourselves from the pressure to meet unrealistic standards. This acceptance of our own humanity allows us to be more forgiving of ourselves and others, the path to inner peace. Inner peace is the ultimate reward of not taking things personally. When you stop allowing others to dictate your emotional state, you create a stable foundation of tranquility within yourself. This inner peace is unshakable, no matter what happens around you. The power of choice. Every moment presents a choice, to take things personally or to let them go. This choice is within your control. By choosing not to take things personally, you choose freedom, happiness, and a life unburdened by the opinions and actions of others, embracing impermanence. Finally, embracing the impermanence of life can help you practice the second agreement more effectively. Everything is temporary, including the words and actions of others. By holding on to this perspective, you can more easily let go of the need to take things personally and focus on what truly matters. Conclusion. In conclusion, don't take anything personally is not just an agreement, it's a way of life. It's a practice that requires mindfulness, self-awareness, and a commitment to inner peace. By embracing this principle, you can navigate the world with grace, resilience, and compassion, free from the unnecessary suffering that comes from taking things to heart. Remember, the journey to inner freedom begins with the simple yet powerful choice to not take anything personally. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this journey with others. Your support helps spread wisdom and positivity. Let's grow together.